is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be covering everything that we know thus far about my team. Now, obviously, there's more to come, whether it's Kobe, Bron. Those are probably two of my guesses. Now, I don't think it's Bron, and I got my own reasonings for thinking that at this stage, so maybe a Kobe type card, but I just don't know because I feel like we got so many good small forwards in my team. Now, before we dive into the video today, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 110,000 subscribers. So here's what we know right now, okay? We saw KG, okay? We saw Diamond Kyrie. We saw Diamond J.R. Smith. Then we also saw the Season 1 Volume 3, including the Amethyst, Danny Granger, George Gervin, which... are any of those cards gonna, make an impact? I mean, I doubt it. I mean, some people are probably gonna use Jokic. His speed's probably gonna be too slow. But that is what we have seen thus far in my team. So that's what we do know, at least this far. Now, let's start at the very bottom, okay? So we're getting a lot of new cards in my team. Now, for me, that doesn't matter so much. If I was a card collector, obviously, then that matters a little bit more. Am I going to obviously pursue anything with Jokic? No. I mean, Jokic isn't playing for me. George Gervin's not playing for me. Danny Granger could be solid if, he's like he's been in past years. But if they make his release what AK's is, which I don't know for sure, that's kind of the release he's had in past years, then I'm not super high on him. But I really do believe that this content drop could be absolutely heat in general. Now, let's start with Diamond J.R. Smith. Now, I watch people dribble and shoot around with J.R. Smith, and to say the least, I wasn't super impressed with the card. I mean, he wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. His shot is smooth. There's some things that he's got going. But as far as his movement, I don't think it was as good as a lot of people were maybe expecting, and that's where J.R. Smith is going to be at his best, is on that offensive end of the court. His defense is probably going to be very mid, very mediocre, and I just have a hard time seeing JR play. And I honestly believe, this is my opinion, you guys can disagree if you want, I think he will be way overpriced because his name's J.R. Smith. You guys got to realize, last year we didn't see J.R. Smith till like the very end of the game. I think it was because I don't know if 2K didn't have his rights or whatever the deal was. But we didn't see him until like the very end of the game. And even at that, he's just a guy that is going to be overpriced in my team. Then after JR, we saw Diamond Kyrie Irving. Now, when people think of Diamond Kyrie Irving, they go back to last year and they think of this card, who offensively was by far and away the best point guard we had. Now, the problem is this year, I mean, we've just got too many good point guards in my team. Do me a favor, guys. Go to positions, point guard, include secondary position. You got Derrick Rose. You got Russell Westbrook. You got Steph Curry. You got Donovan Mitchell. I mean, do you want me to keep going on? And it's not like Kyrie Irving's going to be a budget option, right? He is going to be super expensive. So then it just comes down to, is he better than any of those guys I just mentioned? My answer is no, he's not. I do not think he's going to be better than any of those guys. Is he going to be better than Baron Davis? Maybe. Is he going to be better than Marcus Smart? Maybe. Dyson Daniels? Sure. Probably. Possibly. But that is just, in my opinion, not getting the job done for what we specifically need right now. Now, again, if you want him, do what you guys have got to do. Offensively, both Kyrie and JR are going to be absolutely elite. You guys got to know on the offensive end of the court, they're going to be elite. Kyrie's movement's pretty good. His release is good. JR's movement is, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, I don't love JR's movement, but his shot is really good. So that's kind of my thought process on the cards we've seen as far as JR and Kyrie Irving so far. And then we see the big ticket, Kevin Garnett. Now, me personally, I think his release, it's kind of what it's been in past years. I think it might even be better this year than ever before, and that's just compared to some of the other big guys. When you look at stretch bigs, is it better than Zion's? I don't know about better. I really do like Zion's release. It's quicker than Zion's. Is it better than Banchero's? I mean, probably pretty similar, I would say. Is it better than Jermaine O'Neal's? Yes. And so right now, I mean, when you look at even the power forward position, how many power forwards are going to have a better release than Kevin Garnett? Now, what do I expect the Kevin Garnett card to look like? You guys might disagree. I think it's going to be awfully similar to what this KG looks like. Now, maybe not badge-wise, maybe not stat-wise quite to this extent, but I think it's going to be pretty similar. I expect maybe a low 80s 3-ball, low 80s speed, low 80s lateral quickness, But I expect a guy that's going to be able to shoot, definitely attack the rim, hopefully his driving dunk's high, and definitely a card that's going to play defense. And that's where KG is going to be at his best. He's not going to be a card that's going to get hyped up by a lot of content creators. You know, a lot of people just think KG, that's mid. And in the grand scheme of things, guys, it is kind of mid. But let's look at it, man. He's not even the hype beast of this content drop. So we go back to last week. We saw Damian Lillard. You guys tell me, who's better, Kevin Garnett or Damian Lillard? Short answer, it's not even close. This Damian Lillard card is a bona fide scrub that literally can't play. Like, the card is horrible. And so that's kind of where I'm coming from, that I'm like, okay, KG, look, he's not even the highlight of the set, and he still is going to be really, really solid in my team. So that's kind of where I'm coming from as far as my perspective on things. Again, I'm a little different on some things than a lot of people. But when it comes to Damian Lillard and KG, I don't even think it is close. I just think when you look up and down at every single card, Kyrie strictly is offense. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Kyrie when I'm saying he's strictly offense. He can dribble. His release is fine. The problem is he's just going to be a liability on the defensive end of the court. When you look at J.R. Smith, yes, I get it. Attacking the rim, his driving dunk is going to be great. I feel like he's going to be very similar to this card right here, who, how many people are really even using Diamond Jalen Green? Not many. Again, he has one between the legs move that is just horrible. Not very high on J.R. Smith, although I do think he is a cool card. For Jokic, man, expect this card to have like a 60-some speed. He's going to be fine. He's going to be a stretch big. I just don't see him playing in my team or worth locking in. That's my opinion on it. Danny Granger, George Gervin, I don't got a problem with them, but I just think it's kind of troll to lock them in. But the highlight is this guy right here. This card right here has a chance to play in quads, and that's why I'm excited about him. Offensively, gonna be able to dunk well, gonna be able to shoot well, gonna be able to play defense well. It's gonna come down to what is that release like in a catch and shoot kind of situation against competitive type players. That's what it's gonna come down to with KG. If it's good, the dude's gonna be able to play. If it's kind of too slow, like last year, it was just a little bit too slow, then we might have to look elsewhere. But let me know your thoughts on these cards down below in the comments, guys. Hopefully each of you guys did enjoy this video. I'm super excited to see who's coming. I know there's been a lot of question marks out there. I don't know. I'm done guessing because it seems like every single time I've tried to guess, I've been wrong. But drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.